So you think that girls can't play football? Well, if you think that, apparently you've never seen the Dallas Desire play. Well, actually, nobody does now because the team doesn't exist anymore. But in 2016, they did exist. And they played at the Dr. Pepper Arena in Frisco, Texas. And I went down there and checked out a game one night, and this is how it went down. Hey, are you ready for some football? Football in June? Sure, why not? Who needs the NFL when we've got the Dallas Desire of the Legends Football League to cheer on? Yes, these are the lovely ladies of the gridiron who pile on the pads to play the game. Well, actually they don't pile on too many pads. Or clothes for that matter. You see, the league used to be called the Lingerie Football League. But perhaps that sounded a little too, Fredericks of Hollywood? Is this flag football? My wife Margot asked me when I told her I was going to the game. In all reality, I had no idea what I was going to go watch. But I thought it was worth the drive down to the Dr. Pepper Arena in Frisco, Texas. Well, just to see. So, I grabbed my bro, Alan, and off we went to cheer on the Dallas Desire as they took on the 2015 reigning champs, the Seattle Mist. After a quick dinner at Twin Peaks and a huge hug from the waitress, which means that, well, I probably tipped her way too much, we settled into our seats right behind the Seattle bench. Now, usually at these minor league games, some local elementary school choir sings the national anthem. But finding an elementary school who is willing to send their choir of little kids to sing at a Dallas Desire game is probably, well, a bit of a challenge. Instead, some recording artist, well, so the intercom speaker said, belted out the Star-Spangled Banner with such intensity that if we weren't pumped up for the game before, by gosh, we were now. Now, after the song, the singer merely walked off the field with a scowl on her face as if to say, I'm going to kill my agent for this booking. I should be on Broadway. Not some minor league women lingerie football game. Hey, it's a long way to the top, sweetheart. Disgruntled singer aside, the crowd one hand was fired up and ready for some action. And here the action came as the undefeated Seattle Mist exploded onto the field, or arena, ready to do battle with the hometown girls. Now, I'm not sure about lipstick or mascara, but if Revlon makes a shade of eye black, they could be a sponsor for the team. Because, well, that seemed to be the choice of cosmetics for the evening. Now, as for the uniforms, or lack of, there's not a whole lot of room for company sponsorship on these girls. Unless they tattooed it on their midriff, maybe. Not that I was paying any attention or anything like that. But their uniforms consisted of what might be considered bikinis with shoulder pads, maybe? Well, there are knee and elbow pads. elbow, knee pad. There we go. But don't let the girly outfits fool you though. These are not Skeletor, skinny fashion model girls. Oh no. I only wish I had the muscle tone that some of these athletes were showing off. Yeah. Okay. On with the game. Muscle tone. With the first play of the game, I quickly learned that this sure as heck wasn't any powder puff flag football game here. Oh no, these girls hit! And they don't hit like girls either. I think I actually saw a couple of clotheslines that took out the running backs. In fact, the game was stopped at least 4 times for injuries. Now the game is similar to the guys' arena football, but opposed to the 8-on-8 like the guys play, this game is played 7-on-7. So, are they trying to say that it takes only 7 women to do the work of 8 guys? Just saying. Also, unlike the guys' game of arena football, which is a 95% pass plays, these ladies aren't afraid to run with the ball. Yeah, they run right through each other. And, well, there's not just a whole lot of uniform out there to grab onto and drag the running backs down with. Now, even though the Mist had a couple of running backs that pretty much flew across the field, Desire running back Victoria Thomas busted through the Mist line like a feminine Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell? Boy, I'm dating myself. In fact, I learned that her nickname was the Wildebeest. Wildebeest. I'm not sure that's such a compliment, but I guess it works because she was able to bang her way into the end zone to put the home team up on the scoreboard. Touchdown! Of course, the run game wasn't the only weapon that the home girls possessed. Oh my gosh, no. Quarterback Michelle Angel, number 7, might have the hair, the legs, and all the other goods to get a spot on the cover of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition, but it was her passing arm that should be her attribute that gets her noticed by the sports writers. Oh yeah, wow. However, it was the Miss quarterback, KK Matheny? Well, number 15, that really got our attention. At only 5'2", this little Spitfire launched her passes as if they were coming out of a cannon. Boom! And the way she was threading the needle with those rifle passes made us believe that, well, she was probably a coach's daughter somewhere. Or maybe the little sister of a lot of football playing brothers. Or maybe the daughter is of some football freak who never had a son. Yeah, I'm guessing there's probably a story in there somewhere. Well, regardless of all of that, this little cutie looked like someone you'd want sitting at your table at a nightclub, but she was also someone you'd want on your side in case a fight broke out. Now, one time I thought she was going to be sacked as one of the Desire defensive players broke through the line. But she laid a hit on that pass rusher that left the poor girl lying on the turf, wishing she had opted for the local softball team. That girl was tough. Now, the teams kept the score close throughout the entire game. And in the second half, tempers began to flare a bit as a fight broke out in the end zone. Ooh, no cat fight here. This was an all-out fist fight. Yeah, I could tell this game was serious business when the Miss quarterback had a bit of a shouting argument with her coach as the game was coming down to the wire. But in the end, the Desire rained down on the Mist after Desire Fencenback picked off one of Matheny's number 15's passes. And there was no taking a knee and running out the clock here. Oh, heck no. The pads, helmets, and other things were popping until the last second of the game. As the buzzer, horn, gun, oh, I forget what it was, sounded, the Desire ended the Mist winning streak as they defeated the girls from Seattle 26 to 21. In the end, though, there were no hard feelings, and the two teams lined up for handshakes and a few hugs. Right. Now, as we walked into the parking garage, Alan, my brother, made the comment that, he wouldn't mind going to another Desire game. Sorry, bro. This was the last home game of the season, and as of now, the last game ever. So, I'm guessing we'll just have to indulge ourselves in the NFL and college football. But come on! After watching the Desire and the Mist battle it out, will we ever be able to look at the game of football in the same way? Ooh, I think not. But for now, it's all just a memory. Hey, Dallas! We need our Desire back! So, that was the Dallas Desire defeating the Seattle Mist in June of 2016, which was the last year that the Dallas Desire played. They're no longer a team, and I believe that Dr. Pepper Arena is now called the Comerica Center, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, the Legends of Football League changed names again. And then with the coronavirus, I believe they are now history. They are a defunct. But if they ever come back, regardless what they call themselves, do check them out. The games are a lot of fun to go to. Yes, support your local minor league teams. Absolutely. In fact, if the Dallas Desire had a game tomorrow, I'd go. Well, maybe not tomorrow. How about next week? I gotta check my calendar, but I would definitely think about it.